Oh, well, I've been doing a lot of Wi-Fi battles lately, and it's got me thinking that I should do a video of my top 10 favorite Pokemon. So, I'm gonna be doing this video with my cousin Juan, and yeah. So, 10th on my list is Mega Charizard X because it was the first Pokemon I Mega Evolved, and also because the change in colors makes it look more vicious than the regular Charizard or the Mega Charizard Y.
Oshawott is my 10th favorite Pokemon. It's really cute and irresistible to choose as your starter, and everyone seems to like sea otters over here where I'm from.
Number 9th on my list is Giratina because it's Ghost and Dragon, which are two of the three favorite type of Pokemon that there is.
My 9th favorite Pokemon has to be Victini. It's the Victory Pokemon and one of the first Pokemon that you get as a mystery gift on Black and White.
8 on my list is Gardevoir because Gardevoir, it can be a boy or a girl and it looks the same. And it's also very precious to my team, it has a great moveset.
My 8th favorite Pokemon has to be Empoleon since it looks like a badass and it's one of the penguin Pokemon in the roster.
Number 7th on my list is Gengar because Gengar is poison and Ghost. It's been my favorite since the beginning.
My 7th favorite Pokemon has to be Rayquaza. It's been one of my favorite Pokemon since the release of Destiny Deoxys. In the movie he just seemed really amazing and really awesome, and everyone just seemed to love him after that. So kudos to you, Rayquaza.
Number 6 on my list is Mew because Mew has always been one of my favorite, also like Gengar, and it also can learn various types of moves. It's not just limited to one type.
My 6th favorite Pokemon has to be Ampharos, mainly since I barely finished Black 2, and it just for the first time ever I trained a Mareep, and it just felt really rewarding training an Ampharos since it really helped me out through my road to beating the Elite Four and stuff.
Number 5 is Mewtwo because he's like one of the main points of my group. Like, it's extremely powerful, and it also has a long range of moves it can learn, just like Mew.
My 5th Pokemon has to be Eevee. It was one of the most unique Pokemon ever introduced in Generation 1 since it had the ability to evolve to different types of Pokemon. You could either choose Flareon, Jolteon, or Vaporeon, and it just seemed like a really cool choice. Even though all of their stats were really kind of not worth it, but still, it was just cool to have that kind of Pokemon in your team.
Number 4, of course, is Groudon. Groudon it was probably my first favorite legendary. Even though its moveset is not really that great and it can't really do much, it's really beautiful.
My 4th favorite Pokemon has to be Scizor. Ever since it got introduced, well, I don't know if it got introduced in Pokemon Forever, but that's where I first saw it. And it just seemed like one of the best bug steel type Pokemon out there. And even though a lot of people may not agree, I disagree with all you guys.
3rd is Lugia. Lugia has always been one of my favorite too, ever since I saw Pokemon 2000.
My 3rd favorite Pokemon has to be Gengar, ever since the first generation of Pokemon. And it was just one of the ones that caught my attention the most. It was really hard for me though to get him at first since you really had to do link trades and everyone was really cheap bastards back then. I'm talking top shit. Everyone used Game Sharks and I couldn't even afford one.
And my 2nd favorite Pokemon is Umbreon. It was like my number 1 absolute favorite Pokemon until Hydreigon came on.
My 2nd favorite Pokemon has to be Arcanine. It was one of the best looking Pokemon out there. It was also like one of the rumored legendary Pokemon that was supposed to come out in Generation 1, or yeah, it was mainly Generation 1. And it's a great addition to your team since its speed stats are really high.
When Hydreigon came out, that one was my favorite for sure. It's just beautiful, and it's also very strong. The only thing that I don't like about him is that its main weakness is Fairy now, and plus the weakness of Ice and Dragon makes it really vulnerable, and it's not such a great asset to have in your team now. But overall, I really love Hydreigon, and even though it has a lot of weaknesses, it's always going to probably be my favorite Pokemon.
And for my number 1 favorite Pokemon, it has to be obviously Lugia. He's just been the most amazing Pokemon ever for me when I was a kid. Ever since I saw the 2nd movie, he just really caught my attention and stood out for many others. I don't know, some people may not agree that Lugia may be a good legendary, but in my eyes he's always in my, a very awesome one to have in your team. So, yeah.